Welcome to the Coach Jeff Garrett Show, where each week I bring you short, bite-sized podcasts filled with powerful ideas that you can use at home and at work. I'm a thought leader that believes you can have success while living life out of balance. I'm glad you're here. Let's get the show started. Have you ever put off making a decision or taking action on something? I want to start with a story. I recently had a conversation with a young man in his mid-30s, and he'd been dating the same woman for the last 5 years. And in fact, they were actually living together. And I asked him, "So when do you plan to get married?" And he told me, "Hey, I'm not ready to get married. I don't have as much money as I want to have. I want to buy a house. And I'm not in the place in my career that I want to be at. And once I hit all those, I'll get married." So I told him a little story about a man that I know that's in his 50s. And this man is still single today. He's never got married and has no children of his own. He told me that in his late 20s, he had met someone. In fact, he said, it was the one I should have married. And he didn't marry this woman because he wanted to save more money and have a better financial future before he got married. Well, this young woman had decided that she wasn't going to stay with him if he wasn't going to commit to marriage. So the young man I was speaking to, he thought for a little while, and he said, maybe I should get married sooner than later. He later went back and spoke to his girlfriend, and he learned that she had been considering leaving him due to his lack of long-term commitment. This scared him. He told me later that, "Hey, I was really scared when I found out she was thinking of leaving because I never knew that she had those thoughts going through her head." So they decided to get married, and they actually did so 6 months later. I think this story highlights the things that hold us back from making important decisions and taking action. Some of the things that hold us back are fear of failure or rejection. A lot of times we think, oh, I probably can't do that. Or what if she says no? Or what if he says no? What if they say no? The lack of confidence or self-esteem. Feeling that maybe you're not quite up to the task. Feeling overwhelmed or uncertain. In some cases, we can be overwhelmed with work or with family life, and it may hold us back from making a decision. Limited resources, that can be not having enough money, not having enough people, or not having enough time to do something, or have the perception of that. Societal or cultural pressure. What are people going to think if I do this? Past experiences. Maybe there's a failure before. Maybe it didn't work out the last time. Negative self-talk. I can't do this. I'm not good enough. It'll never work. I can't do it. Have you ever had those feelings or thoughts? Difficulty identifying the right opportunities. Well, when it's the exact right opportunity, when it's exact right time, I'll do this. Feeling of powerlessness, that I don't have the capability to do it. I don't have the power to do it. And lack of support or resources. So I have a question for you. Actually, a few of them. So what decisions are you waiting to make? What actions are you waiting to take? What's holding you back? I have a challenge for you. Take action today. Thanks for listening, and be audacious. Please share this podcast with your friends and coworkers.